Rule Britannia, marmalade and jam. Firecrackers, bang, 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 bang.
Oh, little happy bunny there, are we?
Yes, I'm being very patriotic. And now I'm going to do some trading. Come with me.
Wait. Matron, take them away.
And a warm welcome to one and all. If this is your first time here, I'm the big fella. That is the Scruffy Trader. And sitting next to me is Wonderwink. What should we call a Blunderwink?
Why is that?
Well, because you've been dropping a few bollocks recently. That's why.
Not as many as you.
Oh, I drop them all the time. It's just me being me. I'm not allowed in the kitchen because I break things. I'm not allowed in the back. Well, here's the thing, right? I'll tell you this before we start.
I'll tell you one thing you're
Not-
allowed to do.
Oh, God, here we go. What?
You can get to the garden to cut the grass.
You can get nothing. It's another bollock I'm going to drop. Right. I'll pay someone to do that. I'm not allowed in a bathroom. And do you know why? I'm just going to drop an order in while we're talking, guys. 'Cause this is just popping in now. Right, okay. So that's triggered. And I'll explain it. Actually, I better put it on because I'll tell you in a minute. I'll tell you in a minute because this is rattling away. What a day. What a day. What a day. Right. Well, what I'll do is I'll tell you the story after I've done this. Right.
You'll forget by then.
I might forget by then. Right. Just for those who don't know me, nothing is scripted on this channel. Nothing. Right. It is just me doing my job and switching the camera on. So what you see is in the moment. And not only is it in the moment, I also tell the guys that I look after what I'm doing first. I'll show you. So if I come here, that is there. Oil breakdown today. Okay. It's currently just after 2. This went up. So they know exactly what I'm doing right now. Okay. Now, a lot of the time they get quite a bit of notice. But this one, we've been chitting and chatting all morning about various things. And, well, this has been one of them shitty days. But this is coming into play for me. Now, I'm looking for probably, I don't know, 100 quid, something like that. Why? Because last night I caught the DAX retracement after I'd been paid. I don't need to do anything more today. So this is extra. Right. So we're in. I want a couple of staging points, which will be these dotted lines. So if you see as the trade plays out, some of these getting extra orders in, that's what they are. And then if I want, well, it was actually at 100 quid, but we'll take it there. We'll set it there just so we can see what's going on. And that might slam down while we're talking. Right. Okay. I'll just get me coffee because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. And he needs one because she's been doing my head in all morning. Right? She really has. Can I have this? Can I do that? When we going away again? Well, we're going away on the 25th. She wants to go away on holiday for something else. Then she wants to go away at Christmas. Then she wants to go away in January.
I didn't say Christmas.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
You said you wanted to do something for Christmas markets. Well, that isn't a trip down into Durham, is it? It'll be York or the Netherlands or somewhere like that. Because
I'm thinking Germany, actually.
Germany. Right, okay. Okay. Right.
You are.
And you think my life is easy. God's truth. Right. Let's start again.
I knew you'd forget.
I forgot. I'll tell you that in a minute. Well, no, I'll tell you now while this is moving up. I'm going to drop another order. I'll put the pre-orders in and then we can keep an eye on it while we're talking. So we'll drop that in, and I'll explain a little bit about these as well.
Well, we're waiting.
Is that all complete? That's all complete. Right. Happy days, happy days. Scruff's a happy boy. This is set up to play out. So where were we? Starting again. Right. Trading channel, believe it or not. No script, in the moment. Now, I stage orders on purpose. Why? It reduces exposure and increases the profitability at the same time. Now, unless you know how to do it, that is a very strange concept. Now, the margin requirements that I use on my accounts do not dent my account at all, because that's another thing that is always brought up. Oh, it costs too much. Well, it's only too much if you can't afford it. That's simple. You know, if you want to sort of buy a car and you walk into a Rolls-Royce dealership and the cheapest one they've got is 80,000 and you've got 10,000 to spend, you ain't buying that car. It's horses for courses. My account can take these figures easily. Okay, so that kind of dispels that. But the trade makeup doesn't matter whether you're £5 a point or 50p a point. The process is identical. Okay, so that's what I do. And because I deal in these numbers, I always want best price for what I'm putting in. And that's why I stage. Okay. The next part of what I do is I look for a direction, dominant direction, and then I'll stick with it. I don't chop and change throughout the day. I'll go, right, I'm committed on this product and I'm committed on this direction. I will now wait till I have a certain criteria that will get me in. Simple stuff, right? So that's what I do in a nutshell. And I base everything off levels, all right? I work levels to get me in, get me out, and also create a trading arena. Simple stuff. Winky, on the other hand, doesn't have any levels whatsoever.
Are you serious?
She has no boundaries, and a gob doesn't know when to shut up, and it's constantly sort of pushing my boundaries to the extreme, right? And that's what happened in the bathroom, because we've got two bathrooms in our house. I've got mine, she's got hers. She doesn't like going in mine because apparently it's like a war zone, right? Which probably is after I've been in it. So sometimes when I'm down in the middle floor of the house, her bathroom's over there. I just kind of sneak in and just sort of go in. And there was a bit of a smell. And I'm like, what the hell is this? You know, this smell isn't in my bathroom. But it was a nice smell. It was like coconut or something like that. In mine, it's like, I don't know, horse shit. Something like that. Right? And I'm looking around this room and I'm thinking, how come hers is nice and mine's not? You know? And where's this smell coming from? Because I can't, because I'm normally used to them in the house for them stupid Bernie candle things. No. But when it came to sort of like do the naughty after I'd sort of sat on the pot and had a bit read of the news.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And I picked up the toilet roll. It was the toilet roll that was smelling.
Coconut.
It was coconut toilet roll. Now mine isn't. Mine's like, so I get the cheap shit. Hers, it was like having quilts. And it was so nice on the old tushy.
No way.
Right? And I was so pleased with it. I nicked them and put them in my bathroom. Right? And now I'm paying for it because all my real broke loose. And also, I did the cardinal sin. I moved some towels. Why? Well, apparently I always thought towels were to dry your hands on. Not in her bathroom, no. They're what's called looky at towels. You just look at them. If you want a towel, you've got to go in the airing cupboard and bring your own one in. I'm just... You tell me, guys. I mean, the women might know this. To me, it's a mystery. I mean, we've been married for years and years, and I still find new things out every day. You know, the only thing that I figured out very quickly is you're insane.
I don't know.
You are mad as a box of bloody frogs.
Oh, it's just called Scruffy for a reason.
give it toss, to be honest. I genuinely don't. I mean, my kids used to laugh at me all the time because, well, I'll tell you another story, actually, just while we talk, right? About being a scruff.
When you're done laughing, do you like cups of tea and slices of cake?
I'm always like this, you know, ragtag and one thing and another. And when we did quite well with the factory, I decided to buy a brand new X5. Here it is, here. But when I went to buy it, they chased me out of the showroom because they thought that I just, well, I sat in the car and the guy goes, "Can I help you?" I says, "Yeah, I'm trying to get some inspiration, blah, blah, blah." And he goes, "Have you seen the ticket price on the windscreen?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, why am I, you thickie?" He says, "What's the chances of a test drive?" "Oh, no, we don't test drive these." And he made every excuse. He just thought I was a wannabe tyre kicker. However, it was the only dealership in the area that I could use. So I booked a test drive online, and when I went to see it, it happened to be a guy that I went to school with. And within sort of 20 minutes of drive, I says, "Yeah, I'll have it, I'll buy it." Took a few skirts on and a few sort of bits and pieces, did a bit of a deal. Because getting money out of BMW is rock hard, but if you can sometimes wangle some extras on the thing. And I did the deal. And anyway, this guy came over to me and he goes, "Oh," realising I was signing the thing off. "Oh, I believe I was helping you with the car." I said, "No, you weren't. You were bloody rude. Do one. Go on, jog on. And I hope you choked on it. I genuinely do." But she thought it was funny. And then when we went to pick it up, I was still a scruff. I walked up to the counter and they said, "Yes, can I help?" I said, "I'm here to pick that up." "Yeah, of course you are. What are you really here for?" "No, seriously, I'm here to pick that up." And then my friend came over, shook my hand, said, "Oh, thanks very much." And her face dropped like a stone as well. So don't always judge a book by its cover, guys.
Who'd be stupid enough to do that?
Justify, stupid.
And the other side of that, I guess, is not all that glistens is gold. Remember, you can't polish a turd. And that's what most of what you see on YouTube when they see trading. They don't do it like what I do. Why? Because it's recycled bollocks. "Oh, I'm on one today, guys. I'm on one today." Right, okay. I better tell you how this works. It's your fault.
What?
Well, it is. What you do?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking cow.
It's slashed up.
Right. If you look at the bottom of
Oh,
it,
you definitely on one, aren't you?
you'll see a chant. I can't even get the camera up. I should have took a picture of that, right? She's meant to be doing the Scruffy brand, the merchandise, all of that.
Yeah.
If you're interested, you'll see the links in the description and product shelf, which is her job, right? It's what she does for a living. It's what we used to do for a living and doing really well. However, apparently shopping on Amazon on somebody else's shop is what's going on, right? And you've just been busted yet again, because when I look round, that's exactly what she was doing.
Well, you should be watching what you do, shouldn't you?
I should have to watch what you're doing.
No,
I mean,
you're doing.
When I ran the factory and had all the staff, it was my job to watch them. Your job, you should know how to do that. No?
I do. You should be concentrating on
All
your
right,
stuff.
shut up. Right, I'll tell you how this works. What a cow. Right. Okay, guys. Out to the daily first. What can you see? Well, it's a massive downtrend. This has just had a pull up and now it's pushing back down. So that's actually quite a clean channel. Take it into a 4 hour. What can you see? Well, there is the last pulse. There is the new pulse. But we are looking to go short. And there's the rollover. Now, oil moves pretty quick. So I expect that this can actually pulse up quite viciously and then slam back down. So I'm prepared to take a reasonable amount of heat on this. Obviously, there are limits, but if it goes up and it might look bad, I ain't going to be scared of it, because my faith is this, and you'll see I've got blue lines in which come from this hourly chart. So there's the drive. It's pulsing, pulsing. It's gone up. That candle there is showing you that there's going to be a movement coming down, which there was. Okay, we can see that quite clearly. Now, yesterday I was in this, and if you look at my social medias, you'll see that I caught this trade quite well. So down it came. There's the pulse up, and then down it comes. Okay, now what you see in these trades are all of these waves, right? And each one of these waves is quite significant, and each one can tell a story. Well, what we are seeing, sort of yesterday's trade, for argument's sake, was that with the continuation of the leg. Okay, today is the exhaustion of the leg, and it's the rollover pushing down. Now, if it's going to push down, where's it going to go to? It's going to revisit where it's been before. Well, that is this section here. And why is that? Because there's a strong, it pulled back into it. The last time it went away, it came back to it. And now we've breached this solid level. The next point of call is here. So that's where I'm looking to target and sort of grab my money, shall we say. But I'm also conservative with my targets. Right? So it'll come in. As soon as I've got enough to be paid, I'm out. And then I'm done for the day. I'll look at it again tomorrow. And then that way, I'm not constantly firefighting and constantly in a battle. Hope that makes sense. So let me run this trade out, and then I'll come back to you at the end and tell you whether it was good, bad, or indifferent. Okay? Okay, guys, we done. It's quite a quick trade, quite an easy trade. Got a little bit of jiggery pokery, got a little bit out of it, and then there you go, a couple of £100. It's now 25 to 3, so about 20 minutes. 20 minutes, sort of ish, 25. It's my day finished, and I'm quite happy with this. Now, earlier on, I was trading gold as well, which I was kind of having a look at. There we go there. And I've had 270 out of my gold account as well. So the day has been incredibly productive. And apart from Winky kicking off all the time, I'm quite happy with today. That's what trading is. Trading is just about getting in and out. And if you look at the makeup of this trade on a 5-minute chart, it's come down, it tested this red line, which I was quite happy with. That was my trigger point. It came round, broke, wallop, in we go. That's it. And then the little jostlies that you see backwards and forwards, well, they happen all the time, the oscillations of the market. And then all I do is I target appropriately. I'm prepared to sort of work the chart if I'm wrong, sort of these staging points. And then when I'm paid, I'm out. To me, that's just common sense. Maybe I'm wrong, but it served me well for a very long time. And it's the 3rd anniversary of the channel next month. And I do this pretty much every single day. So, well, that's it really. But if you're stuck, by all means, drop in the description. All my sort of contact details are there. The Scruffy squad that I showed you, the Discord, the links for that are there as well. And if you want to support Juan and the channel, well, to support the channel, just like and hit the super thanks and subscribe. And if you want to support Juan, maybe buy a mug. There's loads there, whether they be the Scruffy merchandise branding or just Forex in general. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.